Hey guys! You may have seen my video from years ago by now, where I talked about the reasons why I dislike CDs. And well, some people call me an hypocrite, because in 2023 I got more into game collection, and as you can see, I have a lot of CDs. But, with a big but, my opinion still stands. I still hate these things, and the only reason why I have these is because the alternative is fucking worse.
Yeah, let's go digital. Yeah, let's go digital.
I hate that shit. Look, I personally love being able to say, I own this is mine. Okay? Not this game in particular, I fucking hate this game, but that's a whole other story. You know, physical media kinda gives me a sense of pride in knowing that I own this. But then there's this fucking stuff! And I'm not even gonna talk about this shit. Just go fuck yourself, please. Why is this even made? When I filmed my previous video on CDs, at the time I did not own a PS5 yet. And I didn't know that unlike my PS3 and my Switch, you needed to download the game from the disc, and that made me hate CDs even more. But then, I found out something even fucking worse. Some CDs don't even have the fucking game on them! What is wrong with these companies? Who the fuck wants this? And the worst offender of all might just be Nintendo, you know? The ones I praised in my last video for having a good physical format. That's faster, more durable, but unfortunately also more expensive for the companies, you know? But I thought of a simple solution for that problem. I think it would be appropriate to maybe make the physical version a bit more expensive. Maybe an extra 10 euros. I wouldn't mind paying that. Like, as long as I have the game in there, in the cartridge, that seems, reasonable. I don't see a problem with it. It even saves me money in a way. I don't have to buy an SD card or something like that. So I'd be more than willing to do it. But what they decided to do instead is this shit! This is quite literally just going backwards, you know? And look, I could at least kinda deal with it if it was like only a game or two. But it's basically every fucking game! Even this Pokemon game, an IP partially owned by Nintendo, is in a game keycard! I really wanted to play Pokopia. The concept seems really fun to me. But now I'm not even sure if I want to buy it, because I really hate the idea of owning one of these. I don't usually care about the whole trying to make a movement against the company, because, at the end of the day, I find it to be kinda useless, you know? A lot of people are still gonna end up feeding the companies enough to a point that's like, they don't even care that me, Sir Shroom the Third specifically, didn't buy their game. Oh no! But, in this case, I generally refuse to buy these things, because they annoy me. If I saw one of those things on my shelf, I would be annoyed anytime I looked at it. I love the idea of having, for every single one of my games, a storage device that I can just plug in and play it. That's what I love most about the Switch cartridges. I even made a promise to myself that when I develop my first game, I will make a physical PC version, selling the game in like a small storage SSD or something like that. I even made a sketch for it years ago. I would of course make it more expensive to pay the cost of production, but I think it's still something that I personally would love to be able to buy, if any other company would do it. So yeah, for all these reasons and more, I hate this new semi-physical shit or whatever, and I hope they are set ablaze. And if for some miracle any gaming company that takes part in this is watching this video, just make physical games a bit more expensive, you dumbasses! This isn't a solution! This is garbage! This is a fucking useless piece of shit! How are you able to make CDs even fucking worse somehow? This is absolute shit!